The Arkham series, the gold standard for the third-person action-adventure superhero genre. The first entry, Arkham Asylum, developed by Rocksteady Studios, launched in 2009 to raving successes, and would kickstart the most successful DC Games franchise to date. Alright, listen, not all of them can be winners. However, today we're not talking about the mainline games. Today we're talking about one of my favorite Batman stories in gaming, and what I think is one of the best Batman stories, period. This is Arkham Shadow. Batman Arkham Shadow would release for the MetaQuest 3 and 3DS, developed by Camouflage Studios, releasing October 21st, 2024. Camouflage Studios also made Iron Man VR, which is also a very good VR superhero game. If you haven't played that, definitely have it go. I recorded the game on MetaQuest 3S using MetaQuest's own recording function, so if the game looks a little wacky, it is most likely due to the fact that I had to record using the right eye recording function, so I apologize in advance for that. There's something I can do to fix that. But without further ado, let's get into Batman Arkham Shadow.
I just wanted to say that when we're considering the rhetoric being thrown around, the rats are violent by nature, or vermin.
And you are talking about the people known as the rats, right? Not actual rats.
Yes, of course. What I mean is, we need to be aware of how society has become split, polarized across the whole culture, right?
Okay.
Well, when you consider the rats' anger, inequality, and their distrust of elites, you have to see it runs...
The game opens with us seeing the perspective of a man with gloved hands and flames tattooed on his wrists. With Jack Ryder's radio show playing in the background, it's here we learn the initial world-building of the game's story, that a new gang has risen up and are rioting in the streets. They call themselves the Rats. Their leader, the Rat King. Even Jack Ryder's show gets interrupted by the Rats.
What's that? Holy mother of God!
As the man, we make our way out the window to across the catwalk, where we find GCPD officers discussing an incident where Batman has seemingly killed a man, and they believe the winds are changing towards punishment instead of justice.
One of those rat pieces of shit, and then he turns around and kills one.
Since when does the bat kill?
Since tonight, I guess.
Hey, it's about time someone started showing those guys we mean business.
Yeah, I think Batman's got the right idea. Those guys are animals.
As the man makes his way to the roof, we lay eyes on the bat signal before we pull out a Molotov and a match, setting it alight. After being shot.
No more Batman. I'll drink to that.
Freeze! Police!
Hands up!
After being shot, we learn the man's name.
Due process, goddammit! Due process!
Hutch, Pettit, what are you doing? We're better than this. God, has this whole city lost its mind? Give me your name.
It's Malone.
Congratulations, Malone. You're going to Blackgate Prison.
A time jump to earlier that evening shows Batman attempting to locate officers that have been taken hostage by the Rats. This leads to Batman traveling through the sewers, saving 3 of the 5 of them. However, by the time he reaches them, one of them has been killed, and the other is about to kill the rat that supposedly did it, leaving Batman to intervene.
Who ordered you to do it? Orders from your king! I told you that wasn't me, man! You were another rat. What's the...
Thanks. But you're still going down, freak! Stay down.
Didn't get your last message. Please respond.
Whoever's hearing this, they're everywhere. They trust the Bowery, still looting, streets are lost. I'm pulling out.
Following the announcement on the radio, we go through the tunnels, which leads to a bank that has been demolished and cleaned out. Batman makes his way to the bank's balcony, where the bat signal illuminates the sky against the 4th of July fireworks. Batman needs to make his way there, so he goes to the Bowery, stopping criminals along the way, arriving to a gun dispensary known as Jezebel Guns, which has clearly been taken by the rats. After a quick dispatchment inside and on the roof, Bruce receives a call from Dr. Leslie Tompkins.
Dr. Tompkins is calling in. She's quite insistent.
Bruce, can Harvey and I expect you at the courthouse tonight? We're planning a fundraiser for crime prevention.
I am crime prevention.
You can't punch your way through every problem that...
Give Harvey my best.
You were rather curt with the woman who raised you.
I have a city to save.
We meet with Gordon and enter the forward base set up to deal with the rats and their riots. It has been dubbed the Pigsty. It's here Batman meets District Attorney Harvey Dent, where they discuss how to find the Rat King.
In a minute. After Falcone, I worried this would be a one-time thing. But look at us. Just like before.
This is nothing like before. Gotham is under attack. Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials. The attacks are getting bigger, bolder, deadlier.
That one was right outside my house. I'm fine.
We know they're well organized, but we know almost nothing about who's behind it.
Until tonight.
Batman, those cops you saved in the sewers, they recovered this.
Gotham is a house divided unequally. The cops, the courts, the clique control us. By my orders, gut the pigs in the pigsty. Move us closer to our day of wrath, so that in 1 week's time, the shaky pillars of Gotham fall. And from the charred bones of brutish pigs and bloated cats, we build our kingdom.
In 1 week's time, the shaky pillars of Gotham will fall.
Day of Wrath.
And he leaves.
Nothing. The rats spill blood, not secrets. Their words. But if anyone could make them talk, it's you.
Just make sure to leave some scraps for the DA's office this time.
I'll find this Rat King. I'll stop this Day of Wrath.
I gotta get to the courthouse, I promised Leslie.
Tompkins.
Yeah, you know her?
You safe out there, Harvey? And for what it's worth, happy 4th of July.
Is that today?
And, one more thing. Step outside with me. I need to smoke.
Afterwards, Gordon and Batman make their way to the balcony, as Gordon reminisces about Gotham and how it used to be, before a sniper's laser draws a bead. Narrowly avoiding the gunshots, Batman goes after the shooter, hearing Rats addresses the shooter as Shrike. Batman makes his way to the Beacon Hotel, where he finds the real identity of this so-called Shrike, one Boone Carver, a young man with a criminal record who just so happens to be living in the hotel he shot from, with another troubled youth, most likely another rat. We follow his trail to his apartment. Upon entry, however, we find ourselves attacked by an unexpected assailant.
Barbara, what the hell are you doing?
I thought you were Shrike! You must have just missed him.
No, I mean, what the hell are you doing here?
Like I was trying to tell you earlier, I'm the one who called in the anonymous tip about this guy.
Go home. Shrike is armed, and your dad would...
My dad only knows about this league because of me. Something big's going down tonight. Bigger than these riots, which, by the way, I had to fight my way through to get here. Not to mention sneaking past 3 police barricades, scaling a fence, and crossing the Perdition Bridge while it was on fire, all to catch the one guy who could lead us straight to the Rat King tonight. And you tell me to go home?
Yes.
Unreal.
I work alone, Barbara.
Fine.
Thanks for the tip, Barbara. Couldn't have done it without you.
By the way, I'm keeping this crowbar.
Don't care.
After valiantly fighting off Barbara, Batman resumes the investigation of Shrike's apartment, where he uncovers the mantra of the rats. Cops, courts, clink. Finding the hidden workshop, Batman deduces that Shrike has something planned, and that it must be put into action at the Monarch Theater. We make our way there, fighting rats along the way once more. After finding our way into the theater and debuting our own film of justice, the final rat gives up where Shrike is.
Where's Shrike?
You don't scare me.
Where's Shrike?
Projection room. The eye of our king sees all.
The rat in the projection room isn't Shrike, but important all the same. As Batman interrogates the rat in order to defend himself, he strikes an interesting pose. He's brave, but sloppy, unrefined, and we make short work of him.
This is bigger than any of us.
Where's Shrike? What's the target?
They're hitting the courthouse.
Leslie, Harvey.
Are you all right, sir?
After his reveal, we rush to the courthouse, crushing rats along the way with a brutality not seen before. As we enter the courthouse, Batman finds Leslie and subdues her kidnapper, before going after Harvey and Shrike. As Shrike takes Harvey to the roof, covering themselves in gasoline, Batman swoops in from above and holds him for everyone to see.
Where's the Rat King?
Send me to Blackgate.
Answer me!
Rats spill blood, not secrets. I'll never snitch.
What's in Blackgate? The Rat King?
Salvation.
I'm not putting you in Blackgate.
And put me in the ground, cause I got nothing left. Fortune gave you wings. You get to fly away from the rising tide of shit the rest of us swim against. Just kill me.
I don't kill.
I was a rat in this life. Maybe it'll be something different in the next.
It wasn't your fault.
I can't protect Gotham City like this. I became a symbol to fight crime, but I don't understand those who commit it. I have to become one of them. Someone with a troubled past and no chance at a future.
How far are you willing to go?
Blackgate Prison. As an inmate, I can hide in plain sight. The rats won't give up their king to Batman. They spill blood, not secrets. But they'll talk to one of their own.
Undercover, sir. I'll make the necessary arrangements.
You really think the Rat King's in Blackgate?
He is, and I'll find him. I'll stop the Day of Wrath and end his reign.
Another night of violence and bloodshed. The death of a terrorist at the hands of an out-of-control vigilante. And if the Rat King's threats are to be believed, we still have an apocalypse to look forward to. This is Alexander Brackett, reporting live from a city in chaos.
Inmate, step forward. Place your hand on the machine. Move it, inmate. That glove ain't gonna protect you. You belong to us now. Blood drawn. Open one. Keep moving, Malone.
Welcome to Blackgate. In the wake of recent events involving one of our
We see Malone on his walk of shame, going through Blackgate as Warden Bolton gives an introductory speech, explaining that Blackgate is for punishment, not rehabilitation.
On that note, I'd like to make one thing painfully clear. Blackgate is not a place for redemption. You will find no helping hand here, no enlightened guidance. Blackgate is punishment! There are some here who think they can fix you. They believe in rehabilitation. I believe in punishment. There's nothing wrong with you that can't be fixed with my own two hands. So keep a watchful eye on your fellow enemies. And in return, I will watch over you.
As we make our way to our cell, where we'll be spending our daylight. With nothing else to do, we sleep away, and the dreams begin.
Wake up. Oh God, wake up. No. Honey, look at me. Look at me. But, shh, look at me, okay? That's alright. What's your name? Shh, look at me. What is your name? Bruce. Bruce what? We can't leave them. No, we're not leaving them, okay? We're not. We're just gonna go over here where it's light. Right? Use this phone. I got you.
Gotham is a prison. A stockade for the body and the mind.
Open all cell doors on Block B!
Alright. Gather intel, find out about this Rat King. I hear Falcone's built a little empire for himself in Blackgate. I'll start with him.
We wake to see a tattooed man with an eye patch staring at our cell door, who introduces himself.
Hey. New guy without a rat mask on it. Got a name?
Malone. Irving Malone.
Irving? Buddy, you do not look like an Irving to me. Takeo Yamashiro. Transferred in from the Haven a couple weeks back. What'd they get you for?
Arson. Tossed a Molotov on that spot like the cops used to scare the people into thinking the Batman's gonna get them.
Setting fire to the pigsty, huh? All right. Matches. That ought to score you some points. You, running with the crew in here?
Looking to join up with Falcone.
The Roman, huh? You don't seem like the type. Guess he's looking for muscle these days. No offense.
So you know where I can find him?
He, takes a walk through the yard after breakfast. Word of warning, though. He likes his privacy. And his boys make sure he gets it.
Keep it moving, Yamashiro. You want to make friends, do it in the yard.
I'll catch you later. Matches. Hit me up if you need any help out there.
As we walk around the cell block, we see two men sharing their cell, as well as criminals Batman has put away in the past. As we make our way through Blackgate, we explore more of the prison. We see the history of Blackgate detailed over the years. We see that the rats have a foothold of support inside, and that Warden Bolton's Tiger Guards are merciless and harsh. We eventually make our way to the yard checkpoint, where we see an old friend, former SWAT Commander Officer Howard Brandon, who we've had a run-in with, to say the least.
It was never Sionis. The Joker put up the bounty, and now he's behind bars.
I heard, but I still got a score to settle with you.
I'm giving you the rest of the night off.
Might, see it in your heart to let me through?
Penalty for bribing a public officer is a week in solitary. So you're lucky I'm a private contractor. Tiger conducts surprise contraband inspections. My quota's a little short lately. You bring me something illegal, then maybe I let you into the yard.
Contraband. How do I know you're not just gonna plant it in my cell?
Guess you don't. Welcome to Blackgate.
Brendan says he'll let us into the yard if we get him some contraband to make him look good for his superiors. So we make our way to the commissary where an inmate named Joe reportedly has some to spare.
Help you find something, friend?
Yeah. Only I don't see exactly what I'm looking for. You know what I mean?
If it's not on display, then I don't got it. Sorry to waste your time, officer.
What?
You show up yesterday and already you're trying to put me in a frame. You're either undercover, or you got severe brain damage, possibly both.
You got it all wrong, friend. See, I seen Bolton's goon squad roughing somebody up in the showers.
That's so.
Yeah. And they said they're coming for you next.
What can I do for you?
Anything that'll get me in trouble.
That's all of it. You got something in mind?
Dealer's choice.
Pick your poison. One can kill you, the other can get you killed. I know why you want that, and I don't care. I don't take sides in here. I'm sweet.
Think you mean...
And if this comes back to me, we ain't ever speaking again. You got that?
Got it. What do I owe you?
On the house.
See, now I don't trust you.
Like you said, Tiger's gonna raid me any day now. Less they find, the better.
Everything must go, huh?
I'd give anything to unload the rest of what I got up here. Good luck, Malone. It is alone, right?
It's what the rap sheet says.
I like you. It's a shame you're gonna be dead before we get to be friends.
After obtaining the contraband, Brandon lets us in, and we see the yard of Blackgate where even more people Batman has put away are seated. So there's Ferris Boyle, Ricky Loose Lips LeBlanc, and Bird, Bane's right-hand man. Of course, they're not who we're looking for. That would be Carmine Falcone, the Roman, speaking with Warden Bolton. Unable to follow, Yamashiro appears and offers a solution.
Bolton.
What?
If you want to hear what they're saying, might be able to help you out.
As we sneak into the corridors, we listen into Falcone's and Bolton's connections.
Your problems are Tiger's priority. My guys have a prison to run.
Your guys? Ha! Once upon a time, these were my guys. Once upon a time, these tigers were greedy little pigs, eating the scraps I fed them. Oh, don't look at me that way, Martinez. If you were any more corrupt, you'd still be a cop.
Come on!
Hey, I tell you, Bolton, I'm feeling pretty goddamn disrespected. 6 months ago, no one in here had the sand to come at me. This morning, one of your guys calls me Mr. Falcone. Ingrates can't even get my name right. My empire ain't what it used to be. I may be prideful, but I ain't stupid. Neither is this rat king.
You still think it was him?
Who tried to kill me last week? Bet your ass I do. And he's coming back to finish the job. Tonight.
You seem sure of that.
I'm sure that he's running out of time. Less than a week till his day of wrath. You heard his rants.
the cops, the courts, the clink. You can't take this prison till I'm out of the picture.
The Rat King is targeting public officials in Gotham, not washed-up mobsters in Blackgate.
Hey, he only tried to kill me because he knew he couldn't take me alive. I saw him with my own eyes, Bolton. I know who the Rat King is.
Tell me.
Lean in.
Interesting. What do you want from me? Protection! You have that. As you like to point out, half the screws in Blackgate are in your pocket.
Tiger can't protect me with stun batons and bad breath. I'm asking you to share the big guns.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play dumb. I own the shipping yards. I see what you're bringing in. Hand grenades, anti-aircraft, a freaking Gatling cannon.
What about it?
Give me what I need to protect myself.
I'm not arming you or your men.
We're all on the same team here, Bolton. Turn a blind eye tonight.
Hey! 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 There's a rat in the wall! Get him!
Following Yamashiro's betrayal, we're given no option but to fight off the prisoners. Fortunately, it's nothing we haven't dealt with before. After fighting off the prisoners, we set sights on the one-eyed traitor, as Yamashiro stabs his knife through our hand.
Yamashiro.
Yeah! Cool off, matches! No! Abusing prisoners!
After Bolton's shock therapy, we have another dream. This time of when Bruce and Harvey met for the very first time.
Bruce, put your suitcase down. Harvey? This is Bruce. Bruce, say hello to Harvey. Two of you are gonna be roommates.
What are you in here for? My parents were... You? My dad's... Hey, what are you watching? Grey Ghost. You seen it? I don't think so. Well, it's good. I can rewind this and we can watch it together. Hey, you're okay. Hey, you're okay. Hey.
There's a face only a mother could love. What's this one's story?
Got into a brawl with some of the other inmates until Captain Bolton intervened.
Well, live by the sword.
Where's your empathy, Harvey? He's coming too. Let's go.
We wake up in Dr. Leslie Tompkins' clinic, the infirmary of Blackgate Prison. Harvey's there visiting her, checking to make sure she's okay with all the rat business going on. In the meantime, though, we take a second to catch our breath and reflect on the moments past.
Be good.
Be good.
Mr. Malone, welcome back to the land of the living.
Harvey's putting his life in danger coming here. And yours.
Harvey's not a child. He knows the risks. Same as all of us. Your x-ray on the wall beside the bed. Bring it to me.
I need to get to Falcone.
Why? So you can beat the truth out of him? You know, is it justice you're after? Or vengeance?
Leslie, spare me the sermon.
Don't use that fake voice with me.
Falcone knows who the Rat King
Or
is.
that one.
Fine. All right, Leslie.
Fractured ribs. I'll get you something for it. There's medicine in that cabinet there. Bring it to me. It's just morality, Bruce. It's strategy. You're in here because what you were doing out there wasn't working. I'm proud of you for that. There are walls around people you can't just break down with your fists. The rats would give up their lives before they give up their king.
Not Falcone. He'll talk. I'll do it.
Suit yourself.
Okay there, Doc?
Almost finished, thanks. Alfred sent you a care package. It's waiting for you inside your cell. Good luck out there, Mr. Malone.
What's that?
A reminder.
Leslie pulls out a photo album detailing Harvey and Bruce's upbringing together. Most likely the happiest the two of them have ever felt in a very long time.
Nah, not now.
After making our way back to our cell, we find the care package that Leslie mentioned, and we wait for nightfall to arrive.
I'll wait until nightfall.
Close and lock all cell doors on block.
Everyone's asleep. Time to see what Alfred left me. This'll get me through the window.
As night falls upon Blackgate, we use Alfred's gift to cut our window bars free.
Looks like a safe landing down there, but a one-way trip.
We make our way down into the abandoned caves the prison is built upon. As a bat pod is launched and rises out of the water, we enter and don the cowl.
That's ready. Please equip cowls. Battery calibration complete. Welcome, Batman.
As Batman begins his investigation. As we check in at the back computer, we acquire a decoder designed to unlock electronic logs and scan for radio frequencies. This will be quite helpful as we go around the prison. After a rundown on the Batcave systems, Batman explains his plans to Alfred.
Won't have use of it for long.
I'm here until I find the Rat King.
Any progress on that front?
Falcone. He claims he was attacked by the Rat King. I'm going to get the truth. He's in maximum security.
Very good, sir.
However, before we head out, we should check on just how Gotham's mainland is coping with the rat infestation.
Bruce, it's Vicky. Voicemail, huh? Look, this isn't about you standing me up. Again. This day of wrath stuff has me scared. You're probably long gone from Gotham by now, but some of us can't afford to leave. My dad's at Gotham General, and I don't know what to do with him. Are you using the country house? I'd love to move him there if I could. Until we know what's gonna happen.
With nothing else keeping us, we make our way back into the prison, specifically into maximum security, where the Roman is waiting. As we enter max security, we sneak past and also beat up Tiger Guards. We smash some Rat King propaganda and make our way to Falcone, on the other side of some heavy-duty glass.
This is just sad. So, what brings the Batman out to our little island retreat? You hear about the rat problem, maybe? Or maybe you're with him. Ha! Rats and bats, working together to build a new Gotham? Ha! You pay personal visits to everyone you put behind bars? What's the matter, Bat? Gotham getting too peaceful for you? You gotta come in here?
You know who the Rat King is. give me a name.
Who wants to know? Your sidekick Gordon or that goody two-shoes DA?
Answer the question.
Even if there wasn't a ballistic, acrylic reinforced door between us, I ain't telling you squat. That is, unless you'd like to make a deal.
What kind of deal?
Say I tell you what I know about this King of the Rats. You bring me Dent's head on a platter. The Batman still thinks he calls the shots in here. Let's leave him to, reflect on the error of his ways. Nice chatting, freak. Next time you want an audience with the boss, show a little more respect.
Needing a way to bypass the heavy-duty locks, we make our way to the outer exterior wall of maximum security, where, after a brief reunion with Brandon, we obtain the explosive gel launcher.
Your classic arsenal. A blast from the past, as it were.
Lock the watchtower door! The special guest has arrived.
The heavy-duty doors are no longer a problem, as apparently they're not even locked once the locks are destroyed. We make our way back to Falcone, taking out his goons along the way, before finally finding him waiting for us.
Where's the Rat King, Falcone?
He's a no-show! Unless he's you, Batman! What's the King Crusader doing behind bars anyway?
Moving you to the infirmary.
Ah! Hey, the Bat does comedy too! Well, I'm happy to play along. Show him a good time, boys.
After an intense fight, we take out his men, finally getting Falcone alone, and it's time we got the answers that we want.
Next one's between the eyes.
One last time. The Rat King. Who is he?
Your mother.
Not good enough.
Fine. I got bagged. Okay, lights out. Couldn't see a goddamn thing. But when the bag came off, he was there. In the chapel.
Who?
Otis Flanagan. You know him? High priest of crazy. Lives in the walls.
Otis Flanagan is the Rat King?
He wasn't handing out business cards. You had a funny way of saying thanks, freak.
We have a new lead on Otis Flanagan, but for now we must return to the Batcave to debrief and figure out our next course of action.
Batman, I'm glad you called. I heard the craziest rumor that...
Otis Flanagan. What do you know about him?
Oh, you need my help? I thought you'd never ask.
I'm asking now, Barbara.
The file's already sent. And call me Oracle.
I've received a file, sir.
This is a bit thrown together, but you sounded like you were in a hurry, so I checked the National Criminal Database. Otis Flanagan, a.k.a. Ratcatcher. He was working pest control for Gotham until he, switched sides. Imprisoned for attempted murder. Tried to kill the guy sanitation sent in to poison rats. He got out, of course, and immediately doubled down on his new rat catcher persona, experimenting with electronic methods of controlling his flock. A bit Pied Piper. Then he started working for the criminal Black Mask and quickly got in over his head. Theft, assault, infestation, the usual. This got him sent back to prison where he is now. But you already knew that. Plenty of reason for him to turn to the Rat King. It's almost like his time inside is what made him a criminal, you know? Oracle out.
I need to get into Death Row so I can investigate where Falcone was attacked.
Death Row operates on a separate security system, sir. I'm afraid it might take some time to crack the codes, even on the Bat computer.
Otis Flanagan got in. If I find him, I'll find a way.
Good luck.
Deciding that Batman has been used to the best of his ability tonight, we switch back to the disguise of Matches Malone, and make our way back to our cell to start the next day.
You gotta make it up.
You see what you want to see. It's abstract.
What's that supposed to be?
I think that's Perseus.
What's that?
Oh, he was a hero in biology.
Why was he a hero?
He was pretty brave for starters. He went on dangerous adventures to fight monsters. But it's more than that. A lot more. What else makes a hero?
They're strong.
Hmm?
They beat up bad people.
Some do, yeah. But punishing bad guys isn't what makes a hero, you know. To be a hero, you have to save people, too.
The good people.
Everyone.
Gotham is a laboratory.
Falcone said Otis Flanagan is the Rat King. A stretch, but worth investigating. I'll search his cell. Then tonight, Death Row, where Falcone was attacked.
Starting the next day, we speak with Bronze Tiger, a fellow inmate, about where to look for Otis.
I've seen him be friendly with old Joe from the commissary. If you haven't already, try talking to him. Be careful out there.
We investigate Otis's cell and figure out that the group therapy is the most likely place to look for answers. As we enter, a commotion is breaking out between one Dr. Crane and one Dr. Quinzel, embroiled in an argument on how to treat the mental health of Blackgate's prisoners, before they finally notice Malone standing there.
I won't have you bullying them!
These men are hardened criminals, Dr. Quinzel. You can't heal their fractured minds with cuddly vibes and finger painting.
It's called art therapy, you ghoul! Oh, hi.
We have a straggler.
I'll check him in.
I'll see you back in the group. Ray, you aren't late again.
Hello. I'm Dr. Quinzel. And you are?
Malone.
Welcome, Mr. Malone. First time in group?
First and last, Doc. I'm only here to talk to Joe from the commissary once you're done with all your psychobabble.
You should really give therapy a chance. Joe's living proof that it works. Ooh, and you're in luck. Mr. Yamashiro's absent today. His chair's all yours. Hold on, I'll buzz you in.
After the introduction, we make our way to group therapy, where we see Joe, Albert Wesker, and another prisoner all sitting. We begrudgingly join in, and the group shares begins.
What we do here is rehabilitation through better understanding of the shadow. Our shadow is a blind spot in our psyche.
Not exactly. Our shadow consists of our unconscious fears, shame, and desires that we project onto others.
I was getting to that part. The shadow is often rooted in our early development. Mr. Malone, tell us about your childhood.
My childhood. All right. My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
Oh, my dear. I'm so sorry. I feel sick in my soul for you.
That's it? The subject has no use for your feelings, Doctor. He needs a clinical diagnosis, not a bleeding heart.
Aren't you supposed to be quietly observing? Keep your comments to yourself, Craig.
I am here to supervise this clown
My
car.
parents would fight. All the time. They'd rage at each other. And at me. I called it prize fighting, because I always got the belt. 7 years old. Couldn't defend myself. I did some awful things over the years to get back at them. Your shadow never leaves you. You wrestle with it all the time. But you can learn to coexist.
Thank you, Joe. That was beautiful. Arnold, let's talk about the dummy. Wasn't that Mr. Donegan's?
This is Woody, and we're best friends.
Friends? We just met 4 eyes, and you're far too clingy for me.
Woody, let Arnold speak first.
You're addressing the doll now? I'm putting an end to this.
Keep your mitts up!
Hand over the doll, you feeble-minded worm.
Where are you taking him?
To a more structured clinical environment.
Is that where you took Mr. Yamashiro? Is that where you took the other inmates?
Nice kumbaya, Doc.
Today's session was a total failure.
I got a long list of regrets, Doc. But coming here ain't one.
Thanks, Joe. You know, Mr. Malone here joined today because of you. I think there's a lot you could teach him. I'll leave you two alone.
I know what you're thinking. Dead end, right? Not exactly.
Following the abrupt ending of group therapy, we follow Joe back to the commissary where he shows just how long he's been in Blackgate. He knows a lot. Maybe even the code to death row.
It just so happens I have a package for someone. Needs to be delivered.
Sounds easy enough.
Look, I'll help you. But I gotta know. What the hell are you hoping to find in death row?
The Rat King's army. I want to join. I hear they sign up new recruits there.
You really want to fall in with that evil bastard? I beg you for better. Well, assuming you're serious about this, go find an inmate named Bird. He'll be in the yard. Give Bird this package in exchange for a bundle of cash. But don't be a hero. And don't resort to violence. Trust me, that's an alley you don't want to go down.
Carrying out Joe's package, we make our way to the gym area through the yard, where Bird is waiting for his package. And of course, because Joe asked, we'll try not to resort to violence.
Malone, I got a package for you from Joe.
Give it here.
It feels light. You playing games with me?
No, no games. I'll just take your money and be on my way.
I expected more. If Joe can't deliver, then I keep my money.
Don't sound fair, Birdie.
Life isn't fair.
You know, I was born in Peñaduro Prison. And you're gonna die in Blackgate.
Well, you can't blame a guy for trying.
Break him.
Where's the money?
To hell with you.
Money. Now.
It's behind a loose brick in the wall.
Nice, Birdie.
At your blood, someone else's.
It was a group effort.
I told you not to get rough with them.
Yeah, well, I had no choice.
We always have a choice, kid. Here. Your cut of the profits from the delivery.
And the access code?
0529. It changes in the morning, so do what you have to do before then.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You did good work. Apart from the violence.
Thanks to Joe, we can now begin our next night and make our way to the Batcave to investigate Falcone's claims against Otis.
Setup sequence initiated. Batsuit ready. Please equip cowl. Batsuit calibration complete. Welcome, Batman.
Good evening, sir. I trust you had a productive day.
I have the code for the manual keypad protecting Death Row. 0529.
Shall I share this code with Miss Oracle, sir? Cracking is one of her...
I know what she's capable of. I have what I need to access the Death Row Chapel where Falcone was attacked.
Ah, yes, Blackgate Chapel. A good place to find religion, or in this case, a cult.
I might not find the Rat King there, but I'll find something.
Happy hunting, sir.
Once again, we listen in to the people of Gotham and how they're dealing with the rats.
Mr. Wayne, it's Lucius Fox. I've been looking over the financials. I found some irregularities in the applied sciences budget. Nothing I wasn't expecting, of course, but something that might stick out to anyone else who was interested in examining the records. We'll need to make a few adjustments to make sure it all adds up. Unless, of course, you want one of the shareholders to do the math and ask why we spent enough money to build a stealth jet last year. Just let me know and I'll handle this end.
Into Blackgate once more. Tiger has upgraded and are using jamming tech. A small matter as we enter Death Row.
Death Row. The access code is 0529. Falcone was attacked in the Death Row Chapel.
The Tiger Guards are no match, and listening to Bolton, it's becoming tiresome. Nevertheless, though, we reach another block. Tiger has shut power down to the main room we need to progress. The only thing restoring it being an electrical current. With that news, we make way for another equipment drop.
Lucius miniaturized the electrocutioner's design to integrate with my gauntlets.
Now you're putting in jokes in the name of justice.
Every punch charges up the shock gloves. An attack combo will activate them. Tiger isn't ready for this.
With the shock gloves now in our arsenal, we're practically unstoppable as we make our way back towards the chapel. On the way, we also find a rat's nest that needs removal. After conducting the free pass control, we finally get the chance to enter the chapel, and we begin the investigation into what really happened here.
Falcone claims his assailant was the prisoner Otis Flanagan. There's still evidence in the chapel from the attack on Falcone. I'll set up a crime scene and figure out what happened. Flanagan threw Falcone through this pew. Remarkable for someone of Flanagan's size. Blood spatter and prints indicate Falcone laid here following the attack. Strange. I'm not seeing any forensic evidence tying Otis Flanagan to this scene. The assailant snuck up behind Falcone, struck him with a metal pipe, before covering his head with a sack. Traces of metal on the kneeler, nail marks in the fabric. No trace of Otis's prints on the weapon, but then again, he does wear gloves. Something's not right, Alfred. Are any of the details from this attack consistent with Flanagan's crimes on the outside?
No, sir. But prison can change a man, as I'm sure you're well aware.
I'll keep looking. The altar was configured to look like a shrine to the Rat King. Falcone struck his assailant with a manifesto as he laid on the altar. It gave Falcone time to escape, but only for a moment. If Falcone struggled as much as evidence suggests, these items would have been knocked aside. That means they were placed on the altar after the assault. Someone with access to the chapel staged this scene to implicate Flanagan. Before throwing Falcone into the pew, the attacker hit the candelabra. 3 sets of footprints were left in this pool of wax. First set, size 14. No discernible tread pattern. Whoever made these wore disposable shoe covers. The second is a partial from an Italian loafer, Falcone's. The third set was made after the wax dried, a match for the distinctive claw-like shoe prints I found in Otis Flanagan's cell. Otis was here, but didn't arrive at the chapel until after the assault. Fabric analysis shows a small amount of Kevlar and nylon. The assailant wore a bulletproof vest and caught it on the candelabra during the struggle with Falcone. I've scanned all available evidence. Only a small group of people in Blackgate are equipped with bulletproof vests. I'll narrow my search to the most likely candidates. Tiger Security have access to bulletproof vests, not to mention the chapel itself. Someone on Tiger's payroll is responsible.
Another excellent deduction, sir. Perhaps Otis Flanagan could provide a suitable explanation for why he was framed.
I don't think I'll have to wait very long.
As Otis falls into the confessional, we enter the other side to make him talk.
Well now, my son, have you come to confess your sins?
You were here the night Falcone was attacked. Why?
Searching. Seeking my missing brethren.
The prisoners.
Abducted in the night. But still they remain lost. I found only Falcone. At the mercy of the head guard.
Bolton.
That explains the broken pew. It would have taken a man of tremendous strength to cause such damage, sir.
And your mysterious king? Where is he?
I will not speak of him to an outsider.
Tell me!
The Rat King will reveal himself on his day of wrath. Even I still have scales upon my eyes despite my devotion. He is coming. Even I do not know the hour or the day.
Enough! The Rat King is no messiah. He's just another criminal, and I'm going to take him down. Your so-called Day of Wrath will kill innocent people. How do you justify that?
Bruce Wayne hoards billions. More money than he'd be able to spend in 100 lifetimes. Meanwhile, we starve. We live on the streets. Ignored. Invisible. Yet greater in number every day. Our wrath is inevitable.
Why did Falcone think you attacked him?
Once Bolton's vile work was finished, I pulled the bag from the Roman's head and called for help. Vengeance belongs to the Rat King, not to me, not to Bolton. All things are in his plan, Batman.
For your sake, Otis, I hope you're telling the truth.
I suffer for honesty, not lies.
Leaving Death Row, we enter Bolton's office to see what he knows and figure out why he attacked Falcone.
It's the sort to have an unsavory browser history. What a gruesome museum. Replicas, I take it.
A few are actually real. Warden Joseph rejected Bolton's application to Blackgate.
Ironic that Bolton should replace him.
Tiger replaced him. Bolton just positioned himself to take advantage. Batman. Killer.
That publication was never known for its accuracy.
Bolton believes it.
People see what they want to see in their heroes.
The computer's unlocked. I'll back up his files and get out. This will take time.
Perhaps a tour of Mr. Bolton's brooding office interior, sir.
The blades are chipped. Bolton's been using these.
Target practice. I hope, sir.
It's done.
The Batman in Blackgate. When I heard you were in my prison, roughing up my men, I was honored. Big fan. But help me understand. You threw a man to his death off the courthouse roof. But now...
I don't kill.
Punishment is the only way to keep criminals in line.
Is that why you attacked Falcone?
Yes!
To punish him?
Yes, your methodology!
You took it too far.
I didn't go far enough! These scumbags think they rule behind the walls of my prison. You could have been more than a symbol. You could have been a god. Disappoint me. I'm sorry you won't be around to watch as I end Falcone's empire for good. What's the expression? Never meet your heroes. Kill him. Shoot his ass!
Master Bruce!
I'm getting out of here.
There's a window behind the desk.
After narrowly escaping Bolton's fury, we take the data we collected back to the Batcave for Oracle to analyze.
Wow, okay. This drive is a hot mess.
Can you decode it?
Thankfully, someone doesn't know about updating their OS. Have it for you in 2 shakes.
Who do they have working IT at that place anyway?
This on? Testing. Okay, look, I'm no fool. I know how it works on the outside. You get a little side action, and Falcone or someone just like him greases your palm. But here, on the inside, it's my rules.
And if you think I'm going to let that Roman relic worm his way into power, get this straight. This isn't about the Cage books or any money I owe him. So don't even start with... God, this is ridiculous. I'll just tell you in person. Brandon, you do good work for me, but what the hell? I've got more reports of prisoners dropping out of the ranks, just disappearing. I shouldn't have to remind you of this again, but this is a prison. Keeping inmates in is job number 1. Consider this a warning. You were smart to trade the GCPD for Tiger. You're moving up. Don't throw it away now.
A cage match schedule. Bolton's running an illegal boxing club, and Falcone's running the books.
The business partners had a falling out.
Or someone turned them against each other.
Looks like there's a special match scheduled for this morning.
Bolton said he's going to end Falcone's empire. That's where he plans to do it.
Another job for Batman, huh?
No. Too many tigers in the cage.
You'd face Captain Bolton without your equipment.
The element of surprise has always been my best weapon.
Knowing why Bolton attacked Falcone, we decide to intervene as Malone and head back to the cell to get rest for the battle, and we dream once more.
You won't get away with this. Who's gonna stop me, Grey Ghost? I swear an oath to protect the people of Gotham. You couldn't save anyone even if you tried. You hide like a coward and watch their suffering. Take that back. Hey! Hit me!
Cut it out!
Take it back. I was only saying what they said on the show. Take that back or you'll be sorry. Stop it!
That's enough playing for one day.
He hit me.
It was an accident, Harvey. Apologize, Bruce.
Someday, the bad people will get what they deserve. I will hunt him down and make him pay.
Bruce! Sit down!
I'll help you find the person who took your parents, and you can make him pay.
All right, stop it. Listen to me, both of you. What you're talking about is revenge. That's not justice.
Gotham is a thief. The stealer of souls.
All inmates report to assembly!
Move it! Malone, get your ass to the cage or you'll be in it.
I gotta stop Bolton from killing Falcone. Everyone's at the cage. Admin. Same place as Bolton's
We
office.
rush to the cage, quickly, unsure of how long Falcone will last under Bolton's assault. We finally arrive in the nick of time.
Your death will bring new life to Blackgate! Somebody help me! Guards! Anyone! No one is coming to your rescue! Good, I'll give you a fighting chance. Huh? Lower the gates! Do any of you wish to defend this scum?
I need Falcone alive.
Enough!
Seeing an opportunity, we rush to Falcone's aid, calling for an end to the fight. We finally come head-to-head with Bolton. The fight is tough. His electric tech is dangerous without the batsuit. But victory isn't impossible. We wear him down slowly but surely, weakening him with precise strikes, until eventually he succumbs.
He's breathing! Captain! You're done, Malone!
I know you're scared, but you gotta face him. I wish he was dead. After today, he may as well be. You don't ever have to come back here. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Solicitor assholes.
Harvey? What the hell do you want now? Who's this scrawny little pissant?
It's Bruce, my best friend.
Well, get in here. Both of you.
Oh, my head. The hell did you guys give me?
Dr. Crane gave you something for the pain.
Crane.
Shave and a haircut. Well, look who's finally awake.
The hell are you talking about? You some kind of joker?
Harvey knew it. Nothing like an old friend to make the joint feel less
Old friend? You got the wrong guy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'd remember meeting a freak like you.
Tut tut, Patsy Boo. The Eastern voice might fool the rest of these dimwits, but me? Special.
What do you want?
Right now, a gallon of gas, a book of matches, and a ham sandwich. But I'll settle for a little chit-chat. Ever since the last riot down here, it's gotten so dreadfully boring.
How long have you been in solitary?
Ooh, look who's fishing for leads. Don't tell me I'm a suspect in whatever foul deeds you're investigating.
You are always a suspect.
I bet you say that to all the girls. Unfortunately for you, Sherlock, I've been locked in here ever since you stopped me from exploding the warden. Funny, I didn't think they'd throw me in the hole for failing to kill someone. Ugh.
You have no idea what's going on in Gotham.
I mean, honestly, you finally put the hurt on Gotham's criminal underworld, and suddenly there's a brand new rodent stealing your spotlight. Meanwhile, I'm boxed up.
Bats are not rodents.
Ew. Bet you're fun at parties. Ugh.
Shut up, will you?
Everyone's a critic. Fine, fine, fine. I need to get my beauty sleep anyway. Seems like I'm always a little pale ever since someone dropped me into a vat of acid. Huh?
Enough talk for now.
You little shits. Woke me up from my nap.
I'm leaving. For good.
Leaving? Well, you think you can just walk out of here? Out of this life I made for you? Sacrificed for you? You know what, Harvey, I'll tell you what. Why don't we let the coin decide? Heads, you can go. Tails, you are gonna get the beating of your life. Bad news, kid. Leave him alone!
The clock is ticking. In solitary, we're doing nothing but wasting time. With nothing else to do, however, we decide to humor Joker.
Knock, knock.
Joker.
No, no, no! You're supposed to say, "Who's there?"
Do you really not know how this goes? Let's try again. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
What? It's me, the Joker. Ooh, they must have hit you pretty hard before they threw you in here. Oh, don't be like that. Not my fault you walked into it. Now, where were we?
Where's the Rat King?
Beats me. You'd think someone who wanted chaos and destruction throughout Gotham would have jumped at the chance to get me involved.
And he hasn't?
Bats. Really? Do you think I'd be chatting this much with you if I had any other options? It's always work, work, work. You never ask how my plans for killing sprees are going.
During the last riot, you left bombs all over the prison. You know where the Rat King is hiding.
You know, persistence is one of your best qualities, but I'm being honest with you. I wouldn't know the Rat King's secret lair from a hole in the ground.
How many times I gotta tell you? This ain't a damn social club.
Oh, cram it up your tiger hole, Robbins. I don't come to your job and commit unspeakable offenses against helpless victims, do I? Oh, wait. I do. Well, hate to say it, Matches, but he's got a point. We'll chat later.
I won't get anything else out of that clown. I need to rest, then focus on getting out of here.
Thanks for trying to stop him. How's your eye? Stings, but it's okay. You tried to protect me. You would have done the same for me.
Harvey! Where the hell are you?
We're in. We don't know what kind of mood he'll be in.
Harvey? What are you boys hiding? How did you get locked in here? Listen, come on, boys. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Bruce, is it? Come on out.
Buddy, you awake? I haven't heard the screws bustling around in a while. You know what that means?
That it's time to get out of here.
That's right, slumber party, truth or dare. You go first, but don't ask where any bodies are buried.
What do you know about Dr. Quinzel?
Let's see, Dr. Quinzel. Oh, the blondie! Is she still working here? If you ask me, she could really use a career change. I don't suppose you know anyone who's hiring. Oh, maybe she could be your little sidekick.
I work alone.
Oh, come on! The Adventures of Batsy and Dr. Ditz. It'll play great with the tweens.
No.
Fine, fine. If you're too uptight to give the girl a chance. Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure.
If you know something about the Rat King, tell me. You could be his next target.
Oh, heaven forfend. I certainly hope no one breaks me out of solitary to try and recruit me for the day of wrath. And they say you're not funny. Thanks for the laughs, ooh. I mean, Matches. Wink. Now what's next? Spin the bottle? Kinda difficult with a concrete wall between us. Now, don't go putting my hand in a bowl of water while I sleep.
This isn't funny, Joker. People are going to...
Malone, you, got a visitor.
The interruption is welcomed, as any clue as to what to do next would be appreciated, as Falcone appears outside our cell.
Matches, Malone. I smell a rat. Now you, kid. You're a stand-up guy. One person in this whole stinking world I can't trust. You saved my life. I'm here to repay the debt.
Then get me the hell out of here.
Oh, I am. Because you and me got a job to do. Together.
Jeez, man, you all right?
Sorry. I haven't felt this way since I helped my kid Alberto with his third-grade science project. It turned out awful. Like Alberto, but...
Falcone, what's the job?
Not here. The walls have ears. Speaking of which, put this in one of yours. In a second, a guard will let you out of your cell. We'll be in touch after that.
Out you go, Malone.
Helping out Falcone has proven to be beneficial, as he's let us out of solitary. Of course, nothing is free. We now owe him, as he soon clues us in.
You reading me, kid?
Yeah, I hear you. What's the job?
I want you to kill Yamashiro.
Kill him? Seems a little harsh, don't it?
He ratted you out to Bolton your first day here. If it was me, I'd have killed him for that alone. But, Yamashiro's the Rat King.
I thought you... I heard Flanagan was the Rat King.
Bolton threw Flanagan in solitary 4 days ago. Hasn't changed a damn thing. Nah, Yamashiro was jockeying to take me out. Get this, he's gone dark.
So how am I supposed to find him then?
'Cause you got me, kid. Bolton thought he owned it. That was just unfair. I can get you anywhere.
Anywhere? Like Arkham Ward? Yeah, I heard a rumor some missing prisoners wound up there.
I love a self-starter. Go talk to Joe in the commissary. For every favor someone owes him, he owes me 10.
We meet with Joe, and we hop in his laundry cart to get an idea of just what is going on in Arkham Ward. Arriving in near guard and control, we take out the guard so we can get a good look of exactly what's going on.
Gordon's in here.
Ho ho! Is that right?
Yeah, boss. I'm gonna need to cut our comms so I can hear what they're saying.
Cut them up!
Back in a flash.
Yeah, but this missing inmate, Yamashiro. You ever treat him?
I've not heard the name.
What about Rat King? You know him?
Sorry, Commissioner. I don't do politics. Now, I really must get back to my office.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for your time.
Crane!
Dr. Quinzel, if this is about Arkham...
Oh, this is about Jonathan Crane. And the unethical, very likely illegal treatment you're subjecting our patients to. Abuse. Abduction. Inspiring grandiose delusions. You're worse than the Rat King.
No, it's that kind of outburst that will result in your role at this institution being greatly reduced.
You've got another thing coming if you think you can restrict my access to my patients, Crane!
Why, Doctor, you've just given me a lovely idea. You're fired.
What? You're not even my boss.
Warden Joseph isn't here to protect you anymore, you airheaded ornament. Go cry to Bolton. Oh, wait. Your patient put him in the hospital.
But I...
Good day, Dr. Quinzel.
Crane's suspicious. He'll be gone tonight. I'll check his office then. I need to get back to Joe before the guards come and get him.
Okay, ride's over. Meet me at the counter. We square?
I can't speak for Mr. Falcone, but you and me, nothing but right angles, Joe.
Good. Because I'm out of the tour guide biz. Oh, hey? Earpiece. You do your own sightseeing from now on, okay?
Fair enough. But I'll see you around, right?
Sure, kid. Stay out of trouble.
With limited time and our work done for Falcone, we once again wait for nightfall and don the cowl once more, because we plan to investigate Crane's possible connections to the Rat King.
Initiated. Bat suit ready. Please equip cowl.
Master Bruce, it is good to see you. I was beginning to worry.
Just worry, Alfred?
I might have had the Batwing on standby, and a plan to trigger a prison evacuation. What happened? The day of wrath?
Tomorrow, I know. Malone was in solitary.
Did you find the Rat King there?
No, but I have a lead. I need more intel on the two doctors, Quinzel and Crane.
Sounds like a job for Oracle.
Okay, patch her in.
Welcome back, Batman. So, Harleen Quinzel and Jonathan Crane? That it? Because I already took the liberty of preparing dossiers on every major figure in...
Just the doctors.
Are you sure? Because I've been digging up some fascinating stuff about this guy who runs...
Thank you, Oracle.
Dr. Crane's early years in pre-med were unremarkable, but as a postdoc, he really came into his own. Turns out people notice when you fire a live round in a crowded classroom to illustrate a point about fear. He would have been fired if he hadn't been so brilliant at securing what every university needs: funding. In the end, he was the subject of a bidding war between institutes, resulting in a handsome offer. An offer he turned down to take Hugo Strange's position as Director of Rehabilitation at Blackgate. It was, he said in his acceptance letter, the perfect place to shine a light on humanity's darkest depths. Or maybe he just enjoyed the heady combo of endless test subjects and little oversight. His published research at Blackgate focuses on the Jungian concept of the shadow, the subconscious id held in check by the ego. By doing shadow work, you can integrate the id and the ego and become a more fully realized individual. That's the theory, at least. If you ask me, though, Dr. Crane's less about shadow work and more about making people jump at their own shadows. Unlike her academic, research-focused colleague, Dr. Quinzel comes from an actual therapeutic background, after getting her doctorate from the University of Gotham. She's also on the record as saying she believes there's a good person inside everyone. Which is a pretty impressive position to take, considering the caliber of her current patients at Blackgate. Her tenure at Blackgate hasn't been without scandal. She was implicated in a quid pro quo exchange of favors with previous warden Martin Joseph. And her kinder, gentler approach to therapy makes her an odd fit for an institution run by jackboots like Tiger. She does seem determined to make at least one prisoner in the place break good before she gets kicked out. And you know, she might just have a chance.
Arriving at the gardens, we learn that Crane has taken over from Bolton as acting warden, though that doesn't stop Dr. Quinzel from giving in her own 2 cents.
Crane! You might hide in plain sight to other people, but not to me! And if you think I'm gonna let you torture my
Looks like a level 2 security lock, sir.
Arriving at the offices, we find our
Quinzel
decoder can't access the lock because it's on a different security clearance level. So we go to find Dr. Quinzel, who most likely has the keycard. Unable to get to the doctor without it, we head to the roof to obtain the Batclaw.
Floor inbound, sir. Now you'll literally have some pull around here.
Now with the upgrade, we are able to get to Dr. Quinzel and make short work of the Tiger Guards guarding her.
Are you okay?
Goodness! Got some real anger issues, Batman. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for the missing prisoners.
Oh, now you care about the prisoners? Where was this concern when you were punching your way through Blackgate last Christmas? Boop, boop, boop.
I'm here to find the Rat King. The missing prisoners are connected.
It's Crane. He's been taking prisoners to his office.
You think Crane's the Rat King?
Earlier tonight, I caught him torturing one of my patients. Now, we're gonna stop him.
Give me the card. I'll handle this.
Nice try, Batman. You want to take down Crane? You're taking me with you.
Per Dr. Quinzel's request, we go with her to Crane's office. As we enter the hallway, however, we find it monitored by snipers. We order the doctor to stay here as we dispose of them and any other Tiger Guards that may be lurking.
Snipers are down. Quinzel's clear.
Taking out the last Tiger Guard, we let Dr. Quinzel through and enter Crane's office. Crane, however, is nowhere to be found. So we set up a perimeter to investigate any potential lead.
Setting up a perimeter now. Prints are a match for Dr. Quinzel. Small traces of gunpowder residue on this bat, but the damage isn't from a bullet's impact. This was done with blunt force. Quinzel's self-defense story doesn't add up. .38 caliber bullet, fired from a revolver. If Quinzel was Crane's target, the bullet wouldn't be lodged at such a high angle. Quinzel isn't telling the whole truth. Quinzel wasn't just defending herself. She knocked the gun from Crane's hand before he fired, sending the bullet through the painting and the gun to the floor. She then swung the bat into the desk with incredible force. Quinzel's adrenaline must have been off the charts.
If I may, sir, perhaps she hid the truth out of embarrassment. People with the best of intentions can lose control. I've seen it happen.
Maybe. I'll keep looking for evidence of Dr. Crane's whereabouts. Fingerprints on the chair belong to Arnold Wesker, the inmate with the ventriloquist dummy. I saw him at group therapy. Crane's prints on the floor suggest he dropped something. Crane was preparing a drug before Quinzel put a stop to it, prompting Crane to reach for his gun. What medication was Crane about to give Wesker? I thought I recognized the smell. The hole in this rug came from acrolein, a highly toxic chemical. Crane wouldn't have used acrolein by itself. He must have mixed this with another chemical to administer the drug. A chemical trace will reveal if there's acrolein anywhere else in the room. The compound containing acrolein was stored in this bottle. Crane must have left it behind by accident. There must be more evidence here about Crane's experiments. I'll keep looking. No time for a full diagnostic. I'll run a targeted search for files related to Crane's experiments. Umbra. These files have a unique encryption signature. Whatever Crane was working on was top secret. The files contain months of research on an experimental formula. Crane was using Wesker as a test subject. Alfred, sending you information on something called Project Umbra. Crane's been experimenting on inmates.
Receiving, sir.
Umbra records updated. Access granted, you handsome devil.
Accessing Crane's hidden room, we see plants along the walls, their purpose currently unknown. As we follow Dr. Quinzel, the door opens and we see Crane with Wesker on a gurney.
Then what is that Hey! Crane! Hey! Over here, sicko psycho! That's right. No more Miss Professional. Unless you mean the part where I professionally kick your ass. Ah! It's him! You see that? It's him! He's the Rat King. I knew it. We gotta get Wesker out of there before he kills him.
With the door unlocked, our only option is to go through the vents. As we enter the lab, though, Crane is gone, leaving a delirious Wesker by himself. As we return Woody to him, we ask if he knows where Crane went.
What are you doing here, Batman?
Dr. Crane was hurting you. Where did he go?
He went through that door. But he wasn't hurting me. He was helping me.
Stay here. I'll find him.
As we open the door, we see a long hallway and an elevator. As we enter it, though, something is wrong, and we get a bad feeling in our throat.
Alfred, I think I'm lost.
Why, Master Bruce, there you are. I was just putting on some tea. Your parents are having a very special guest over.
Alfred. Alfred.
As we lay eyes on the sign, our hands shake. But we can't break. We need to find Crane no matter what.
You're always crooked. I think I got it. It looks better to me.
There, sweetheart. Come on, let's get to the car, shall we? I did it fine.
So, did you like the movie? It was always one of your father's favorites.
Still is. Julie, hand it over. Hand it over! Easy, friend. We don't want any trouble.
Do I look like your friend? Give me the pearls, too!
Oh. Just calm down. Look, I don't have much cash, but I'm sure we can... Batman, you saved us.
You did it, Bruce.
Seeing the monstrous figure save the day, we can't help but question if there had been someone willing to put an end to the man who killed Bruce's parents. Maybe if we had been willing to do more, less people would have suffered. But that's not important right now. We have to find Crane.
I couldn't stop him. I could have. Who are you?
Navigating this twisted landscape, our pursuit leads us to the front door of Christopher Dent, Harvey's father. As we enter, another memory is hurled towards us.
Leaving? Would you think you could just walk out of here? Huh? I say, we let the coin decide. Heads, you can go. Tails, you are gonna get the beating of your life. Huh? Jesus.
The figure appears again, this time killing Harvey's dad. As Harvey thanks us, we can't help but once again think if maybe this could be a solution to ending crime. But we have to move forward. We can't lose focus. We need to find Crane.
Harvey's dad was a monster, but monsters don't deserve to live.
As we progress, we encounter what can only be described as shadow creatures. We fight them off and continue onwards, eventually getting to the courthouse, fighting more of these creatures and eventually coming across Shrike, falling to his death again. And then we find out exactly who this monstrous person is.
A fitting end for his kind.
We immediately jump into action against this shadow Batman, slowly wearing him down and taking out the creatures he calls to his side.
Fear is only the first step. You'll never go far enough. You're sick, infected with sympathy.
As we confront him, we realize that this monstrous visage is in fact Dr. Crane.
The missing prisoners. Where are they?
Duck people, I treat them. You and Quinzel are chasing shadows, looking for something that isn't here.
He's altered our perception somehow, but no matter. Our fists can't feel fear.
I hear you breathing. You let evil live, then you must die. Justice is a world without you in it. You break so easily. Kill me. I'm not you. No, you intimidate. I exterminate. Then why do you hide? You're not the Rat King.
You finally figured that out? You churlish brute. Well, whoever he is, maybe I should thank him for filling Blackgate with all those wonderful test subjects.
Where are the missing prisoners?
If you mean Arnold Wesker, he's back in the unqualified hands of Dr. Quinzel.
The abducted rats!
Well, if you want to know where the rats were taken, why not ask the one who came back? He returned to his cell earlier tonight, currently in solitary.
Despite defeating Crane and conquering our fear, tonight's outing must come to an end.
Tomorrow's a big
And we
day.
return to the Batcave in order to become alone and investigate the rat in solitary in the morning.
Hey. Is he passed out in his favorite chair?
5 o'clock somewhere, right?
Yeah, here it's always 5 o'clock. You wanna come in?
No, I can't stay. I just came to give you this. It's for law school.
Bruce, I can't accept this.
Well, I'm gonna need someone to get me out of all the trouble I intend to get into. I love you, brother.
I love you too. Okay.
Okay. All right, knock it off.
Hey! Be safe and be good, Bruce Wayne.
You too, Harvey Dent.
Rise and shine, Malone. You have a visitor.
Conjugal, I hope.
We awake on the day of wrath. Out of time, we have to move quickly. When an unexpected wrench is thrown into our plan, with the appearance of Commissioner Gordon.
You've been making a name for yourself. Some might say you're going places.
I got no idea what the hell you're talking about.
Get him out of there.
When the door opens, walk towards me. Step forward, slowly.
No need to be gentle, boys.
Guess this is a conjugal visit after all, Malone. Because you're about to get...
Go time.
Irving Malone.
Or do you prefer matches?
Well, I prefer to be back in my cell.
Yeah, well, we just want to talk.
Yeah, sure. It's got anything to do with your rat problem?
You tell us.
This is your cell, isn't it? Yeah, and it's 3 a.m., but where are you? Matches.
Swinging from the rafters. Don't you know I'm Batman?
Batman would have never allowed something like this to happen on his watch.
Something like what?
Like an inmate named Yamashiro. He's dead.
He's dead? Hey, now wait a minute.
Presumed dead, of course. GCPD is still trying to recover his body.
So he could just be missing. You know, a lot of inmates going missing lately.
Put out your left hand. Come on, your left hand. Let's see it.
That is a nasty cut.
Looks fresh, too. Put your hand over. Yamashiro's real name was Chris Nakano. You killed an undercover cop, you asshole! No! He was a good man. He was a family man.
I know, but I need him on the stand. Hey, I didn't kill anyone. How is any of this on me?
This is Nakano's knife.
A gift for me when you joined the force.
DNA came back with 2 hits. Chris's blood on the handle.
And yours on the blade.
You got nothing. A judge will throw this garbage out. You got no motive.
No motive? I got a dozen eyewitnesses, including Captain Bolton, that saw you in a fight with Nakano your first day here. If this isn't any pissing contest between 2 cons. Hey, don't they say that when the Rat King arrives, it'll be as an inmate?
Carmine Falcone's fault. He's shot his victim.
Either way, you're on the hook for killing one of the last honest cops in Gotham City. You feel that, Malone? Those are the walls closing in. Take this scumbag back to his cell.
There will be a pre-trial hearing. I'll see you there.
Gordon's over the edge, and I'm out of time. This is it. The day of wrath. I gotta get into solitary to find who Crane was talking about. The one who came back. I need Falcone's help. He's in the yard.
Now, in even less time than before, we need to find out who the Rat King is and how to stop him. We go to Falcone for a way into solitary.
Hold it. Any weapons on you?
He's good, Lou. Kid didn't save my neck the other day just to cut it open. Come on. Get over here. I heard Commissioner Gordon paid you a visit this morning. What gives?
He thinks I murdered Nakano.
Murder? Sweet boy like you? Huh. And who or what is a Nakano?
Yamashiro. Real name was Chris Nakano. He was GCPD.
What? A rat's a pig? Of all the shit. So, you kill him?
Course not. Did you?
The hell kind of question is that?
You were suspicious of him. In fact, just yesterday
I'm
you were
suspicious of a lot of people. But I didn't kill him. Never even found the guy.
Apparently someone did.
Matches, Malone. Why are you here? Gordon sent you. You wearing a wire?
And one stupid question at a time.
Hey, don't get smart with me!
Sorry, boss. It's nothing like that, it's just... Gordon's got me stressed.
I feel that. You know, you should try yoga. I've been doing it since I got in here. Really works. Lou can attest.
He's like a different guy.
Ah. So, what do you want, kid?
Get me into solitary.
The hell for? You leave your wallet behind or something? You're crazy, kid. And I'm here for it. Sure, I can get you into solitary. There's a wall of tiger guards in our way, but most of those bricks are on my payroll. Let's go cause some trouble. Go to the commissary, kid. Earpiece is waiting for you there.
Thanks to Falcone, we have a way in. We just need to get the earpiece from Joe at the commissary. But when we get there, Joe is gone, and Turner is taking his place.
Hey, Malone, got something for you. A gift from Falcone.
Thanks, Turner.
No problem. Joe's gone, Malone. Looks like I'm gonna be filling in.
Hey, where's Joe?
Strangest thing. GCPD came this morning and took him away. He ain't even complained. Barely said a word.
What the hell for?
Dunno. You ever say anything about parole?
No. He didn't leave a note or something?
Sorry, man. You guys were getting pretty tight, huh? I hope you see him again.
As we leave the commissary and head to solitary, we fill Falcone in with what's going on, and he lets us in on his big secret.
Them is the DA. Dent thinks he's gonna nail me at trial, you know.
But he's not.
Ha! I got enough dirt on these judges to bury City Hall. You wanna know the beauty of it? I got it on the lock and key. Right here. Audio, video, the works.
No shit.
Anything happens to me, kid, There's a ledger in a vault in max security. Password's Louisa. That's my get-out-of-Blackgate free card.
Why are you telling me all this?
You saved my life. And my empire. Now let's make this rat squeak.
Who the hell are you?
Tell them you're with me, kid. They'll fall in line.
The Romans sent me. Mind letting me through? I got business in solitary.
You gotta be shitting me. We take the Roman's money, not his orders. Now, if you got more of his cash on you, we can talk.
I ain't giving you a dime. Now open the door. Come on, move.
Disrespectful punk. We're gonna clean your clock.
Having no other option, we acquire the door code through less diplomatic
means.
means.
Key code to the door.
You ain't getting it.
Try again.
9034.
Thank you. And good night.
Did you just lay them all out?
They started it.
Well, try using your words next time. We don't need this heat.
How'd you get in here?
I know that voice. This guy ain't on the payroll. If we're gonna get to that rat, Hey, the rats. Tiger wants them gone as much as I do. Gotta be something there you can work with.
You got an answer for me?
Your buddies back there waved me through. Extenuating circumstances.
Crooked sons of bitches. You're Falcone's new muscle, aren't you?
Afraid so. There's a rat locked in there, Chief. I gotta talk to him.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
Ever since my slow dance with Bolton, the rats think I'm the second coming. I can get this one to talk. Get Tiger some intel on the Rat King.
You saying I can't get him to talk? I'm insulted. No deal.
Well, I'm out of ideas, Malone. Tell me you got an ace up your sleeve.
What are you still doing here?
You know, I'm pretty tight with Falcone.
And?
His trial's coming up. DA thinks he's got a slam-dunk case, but without what I know, Falcone's gonna walk.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Falcone has secrets buried in your own backyard. What if I told you I could point you to him? Audio, video, the works.
The hell you trying to pull here, kid?
Go on.
Give me a moment with this rat you're babysitting. Don't even need to open his cell. Just wait here, and I'll give you the scoop of the century.
All right. But if you're lying...
Then you can toss me in with him.
Get moving.
You better not be trying to screw me, Malone.
It's all part of the plan, boss.
Coming off the lift, we see rats scurrying across the floor as we make our way to the rat in solitary. But not before seeing our favorite clown is absent from his cell. An issue for another time, though, as we see Otis Flanagan in solitary return from the rags of the rats.
There's a catcher.
Max is Malone, the Rat King's favorite son.
Favorite son? I thought that was you.
There's room for all. Rats have big families.
And not as big as before. A lot of inmates going missing.
He welcomes them to his inner sanctum, all to prepare for the day.
And the day of wrath. How you know about all this?
I've been there.
You've been where, Otis?
I cannot say. I was blindfolded. For to look upon his glory is to be stricken.
Yeah. So you don't remember anything?
The king's realm exists beyond the walls of our reality. It is not for us to speak of.
Well, if the Rat King's recruiting, how come he didn't recruit you?
He did recruit me, you see. To remain and deliver the faithful unto him.
So you can't help me find them?
Oh, but I can. Though my eyes could not see, my ears bore witness to his glory. A great horn heralding the king.
Well, that sounds great. Can you take me to him or not?
I can do better. I can bring you back.
I gotta say, he's a little smaller than I expected.
Play it. Hear his word. Revel in his truth.
Thanks, Otis. I'll see you around. I gotta get this tape to Barbara for analysis. Maybe we can pinpoint where the recording was made.
That's it? You put my ass in the wind for some phony baloney tape? Flanagan's a nut. How does this help us take down the Rat King?
Oh, no, boss, you're breaking up. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this, don't you worry.
Malone? Malone!
With Otis's help, we now have a new lead. Unfortunately for Falcone, we no longer have use for him. And like the criminal we are, we sell him out before heading back to our cell.
What's this?
Leverage. Also, Falcone's got an incriminating ledger in a vault in max security. Passwords, Luisa. You're welcome.
Get back to your cell.
We make our way back to our cell, but before we can wait for nightfall, we see Tiger Guards and Leslie in an argument.
Whatever you say, Doc.
Leslie, a trial.
Things are moving fast. Harvey wants to put you on the stand. I'll keep them distracted. If you have any unfinished business, this may be your last chance.
Okay, I need you to get something to Alfred. He'll know what to do.
Of course. Just step inside when you're ready.
Hey, what the hell's this all about?
Pre-trial hearing, Malone. The doctor brought you a suit. You ever seen one of those?
At least this way you won't look like a criminal on the stand.
Doctor says the suit's a hand-me-down from Bruce Wayne. Hurry up.
Is this a hearing or a firing line?
Prisoner Malone resisting orders.
Traitor.
Taking him to the courthouse.
We awake to find ourselves on trial in the courthouse.
Your Honor, please.
Given Mr. Malone's obvious injuries and visible exhaustion, I'm going to require a competency evaluation as part of this pre-trial hearing. Dr. Crane?
Come on, not that quack.
Mr. Malone, you do not speak unless addressed by myself or counsel. Do you understand?
I know you want to let this sick schnauzer in my head, but you got another thing coming if you...
Mr. Malone. Dr. Crane! Approach the bench, Doctor. You look even worse for wear than the defendant. Are you all right?
Yes. Just a late night. Patient care is a passion of mine, and a demanding mistress.
Mr. Malone requires a competency evaluation today to determine his fitness to stand trial.
Very well, Your Honor.
No, I want a second opinion, Judge.
Mr. Malone, this is your final warning. Not another word. Dr. Crane.
Everything all right, Doctor?
I will prove his competency beyond a shadow of a doubt. Yes, this is exactly what the subject, patient needs. Take it easy, guys.
Keep this
As a knee-jerk reaction, Malone knocks a canister out of Crane's hands into Harvey's face, the contents rapidly burning away at his skin.
You saw it. He did this.
Oh, God, Harvey! Harvey! Are you okay?
Is he okay? Is he okay?
From this great pain and tragedy, he is born.
I'll kill you!
This is Vicky Vale recapping.
In a vein similar to our arrival, we return to Blackgate Prison as the news of Harvey's injuries are reported. Tiger guards are angry, and prisoners are cheering.
There he is! Keep the walkway clear! The DA's down! All hail Malone! Cops, courts, fleet! Cops, courts, fleet! All right, Malone! Who's that door?
This time sent on our merry way, we encountered Bolton as we try to return to our cell.
Don't have to. End of the line. No more due process. No more trials. No more appeals. Straight to execution.
We awake to find ourselves chained and locked in the gas chamber, Bolton wanting to make an example of us.
I was starting to get impatient. I want you awake for this. Say hello to the gas chamber, Malone. And then say goodbye to everyone and everything else.
All this, just because I kicked your ass.
No. This is for Harvey Dent.
What's Harvey got to do with any of this?
When Batman lost his smile, Dent was the only one doing what needed to be done. And you tried to destroy him for it. This is revenge, Malone. The punishment fits the crime. Any last words?
Let me out, and maybe I'll spare your life.
Not sure that'll fit on a tombstone. But we're not gonna give you one of those anyway. I thought I told you to strap him down tight!
I did.
Me out!
Start it up!
Otis said you'd arrive as one of us, an inmate.
My man here's convinced you're the Rat King.
Yeah? What do you think?
I'm not sure, but I know you're on our side.
You saved my life.
You would have done the same for us.
You already have, my king. Saved us all. Now go. Lead the day of wrath.
After being rescued by the rats as they believe we are their beloved king, we rush to get to the Batcave, fighting off tiger guards with our hands still cuffed. And along the way we find Otis, leaning against the wall.
Malone! My king!
Otis.
What a fool I was. Describing heaven to he who built it. An ark. That is how you will lead us. It was all revealed to me.
An ark?
A great ship. Yes. I'm sorry I cannot help you lead them. Go. Go now. Set sail for our promised land.
Rest. You've done well, Otis. And you'll join us in the promised land.
Yes. Join you in Gotham.
Finally managing to get back to the Batcave, we don the cowl again and say goodbye to Matches Malone, before strategizing with Alfred and Oracle.
Harvey Dent left a message for Bruce Wayne, sir. Sounded urgent.
Play it.
Bruce, I know you're probably on a boat somewhere sunny right now, but you really need to call me. I'm about to head into a pre-trial hearing for this Blackgate scumbag, and I was looking into his associates earlier, and brother, it's the craziest thing. And it's... I can't leave it in a message, so please, this time, call me back.
Alfred, call him back.
I've tried, sir, but he seems to have left the hospital.
Transferred?
I'm afraid I'm not sure.
Look into it.
I received a call from Oracle while you were away. She discovered something on the tape sent to her via Dr. Tompkins. Perhaps you should call her back.
Hey, Batman. A tape showed up on my doorstep, so I analyzed it. That voice, that's the Rat King, right? Whoever he is, he was using some pretty old equipment, like 1950s, maybe even 40s stuff. Oh, and get this. There was this metallic echo in there that I compared to some of the other recordings, and it perfectly matches the signature you get from the metal siding they used during World War II to
Make boats. The Ark Otis was talking about.
Oh, and get this. The dock is directly beneath a cave below the cell blocks. I was trying to find a way down there, but without more data...
I've got it. Thank you, Oracle.
You're not hanging up on me?
No, but I need to leave right...
Say no more. Good luck.
Alfred, dismantle the Batcave. I have an idea.
If you're absolutely sure your work in Blackgate is done, sir, touch the panel in the center of the Bat computer.
With the Rat King almost in our grasp, we need to make a new exit out of the cave. We do so by tearing down the statue of some religious figure.
Any idea who that was?
Someone who was in my way.
And go through the tunnels, eventually coming across an old cargo ship that's leaving the port.
The rats will invade Gotham. I'm getting on board. It's accelerating.
Faster, Master Bruce.
We act quickly and manage to board it before it's too late.
Woo! You did it! Just ahead, you'll...
Barbara. Alfred. The ship is shielding the signal. No matter. I'll head to the bridge. I have to stop the Rat King.
We go through the ship and find all of the missing prisoners. They've been recruited to join the rats. We even find Officer Nakano, who's being hailed as a sacrificial figure. We speak to him and ask if he knows who the Rat King is.
Gordon sent me in undercover.
I know. How did you get here?
Tiger. At least I thought they were Tiger, but they were working for the rats. Caught me snooping the other night. Bagged me and brought me here.
Did you find the Rat King?
No. But get this. They caught the DA, too.
You saw Harvey Dent?
Just heard his voice. He's on board. Look, we need to get Gordon on this now. Get me out, I can help.
No, you're safer here.
What? Then go. Stop the Rat King.
With the revelation that Harvey was abducted from hospital and that there are tiger guards working for the rats, we head to the main deck to come to blows.
Nakano said the Rat King has Harvey. They must be in the radio room.
After beating the guards, we get to the ship's control room and what looks to be the Rat King's broadcasting station, where we finally learn the identity of the Rat King.
When the clock
Harvey.
strikes midnight, we strike Gotham! Though you are caged now, when did you get here? I can handle this.
Handle what?
Saving Gotham. The hell do you think I'm doing here? The Rat King is on the ship! That bastard, he sabotaged the control from the bridge and he sent us on a collision course for Gotham. That's never gonna happen. Because I am gonna blow this ship out of the water. No more rats. No more Rat King.
You are the Rat King. Dent, you're not well.
I know what you're trying to do. But you don't get to be the hero tonight.
In a related story, a new candidate for district attorney has thrown his hat into the ring. Harvey Dent, who at 27, the youngest lawyer in the public defender's office, is running on a promise to end crime in Gotham in 1 year's time.
Harvey. You didn't tell me you were running for office? DA?
Yeah, Dad.
Trying to show up your old man?
Hey, you got my vote, Harv.
Not mine. You are a Dent. We self-sabotage. See, there's something broke in our brains. It sees the good in this world and sets it on fire. And your mother knew it. That's why she left us. You get elected, DA boy. All of Gotham will know it too.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Hey, Dad.
Harvey!
Master Bruce, is Harvey?
Harvey is the Rat King. I need to find him, Alfred. The ship's controls are sabotaged. This ship is now a missile headed straight for Gotham. And there's a bomb on the foredeck.
Master Bruce, another message from Harvey.
With no way to stop the boat, we need to disarm the bomb. We end up at the top deck where it seems some corrupt GCPD are Harvey's last line of defense. We handle them as quickly as possible before we go and disarm the bomb.
Now to just cut the power supply. The rats are safe now. Harvey's in the forecastle. I need to handle this gently.
After that, we manage to catch Harvey, but he has the upper hand as he has Joe as a prisoner.
It's over, Dent!
We're about to collide with GCPD headquarters! Brace for impact!
It'll be over soon.
Harvey. I have to find Harvey.
I know you're occupied, sir, but you must hear this. The message from Master Dent is rather dire.
Hey, Bruce, things are pretty crazy right now, and I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the night. But I found him. The bastard that killed your parents, I found him. His name was Joe Chill.
What? My parents were both murdered in front of me when I was a kid. I saw it. I couldn't stop it. I froze. And they never caught the guy who did it.
What? He was in Blackgate this whole time on different charges. Whether I swore to you, we would make him pay. And I'm gonna take care of this.
What will you do, son?
I don't know, Alfred.
Following this revelation, we open the ship doors to see the demolished GCPD building. As we make our way through the rubble, we finally come to a head with Harvey.
Dent, drop the gun!
Stay back! Kill me! Do it! Shut up! It's okay! It's okay!
Don't
shut up!
Don't do this!
I made a promise to a 10-year-old boy! He was a little kid whose parents were taken from him by this monster! Look at me. This is for Bruce Wayne.
This is not what Bruce wants.
How would you know what he wants?
Harvey! Because...
I'm so sorry. So sorry.
Joe, just get the hell out of here. Joe, now! Harvey, I'm right here with you.
With us. We don't get to walk away from this, Brucey. Justice demands sacrifice. It's out of our hands. Bad news, kid.
You tried to protect him. You would have done the same for me.
I'm Alexandra Brackett, reporting live from the streets of Gotham, which are safe today, thanks to the heroic efforts of District Attorney Harvey Dent. Despite the attempt on his life only hours earlier, D.A. Dent, alongside Batman, stopped the Day of Wrath in its tracks. The DA's now recovering from injuries he sustained in that earlier attack by one Irving Matches Malone, a man who many suspect was, in fact, the Rat King. True or not, Mr. Malone remains at large, but a statement from Batman released by the GCPD assures us the Rat King and his threats have been neutralized.
Two days later, Bruce arrives at Blackgate Infirmary after the riots have been quelled and the chaos is over. He meets with Leslie before they both check up on Harvey.
Every day we...
Bruce, there you are.
How's he doing?
Confused and scared. His memories of what happened seem to be slipping away with each new day. And Bruce, I have to warn you. He's not alone.
Harvey?
What are we?
We're brothers, Harvey.
No. He means... What are we? We are good and evil. Right and wrong. Light. Shadow. And chance. What is this? Who put this in my hand?
No. You have something called dissociative identity disorder.
Is there a cure?
There are treatments.
Just when did you get here? Don't worry, brother. This isn't the end of me. This is the beginning of us.
Just a sec. It's you. I mean, I knew it'd be you, but not this you.
Well, the other me doesn't knock.
Come on in. This is it.
Nice. You all packed up?
Yeah. That's all I got.
Let me get it for you.
I can get that.
Shrike?
Carver. He was the only family I had after. But in the end, he was beyond saving.
No. Nobody is beyond saving. I know that much now. I'm sorry, kid. I lost a brother, too. How about you bring the picture with you? We'll put it up in your new room.
Thanks.
And that has been Batman Arkham Shadow. I consider this to be one of the best video games of all time, especially for VR. If you can play this, please do. There's a promotion until the end of the year. If you buy a MetaQuest 3 or 3S, you get this game included. Really, it's good for your money. I highly recommend it. The story is one of my favorite Batman stories ever created, if not my personal favorite outside of comics themselves, of course. It ties really well into the overall Arkham narrative, and I can't think of a better fit for a VR title, as well as like a game that delves such into the idea of Batman's mythos. Now, mind you, I am heavily biased. I love early year-based Batman stories. I love the Batman Year One and The Long Halloween are some of my favorite Batman books. I'm incredibly biased, but because of that, I don't think it's necessarily unfair to say it is a good story. My favorite part is how we see the way the characters are going to become the characters they end up being. We see Harley's slow descent into the madness. We see Crane being manipulative into becoming the Scarecrow later on. We see Dick Grayson disillusioned after the death of his parents and then slowly coming into the fold, even if it looks like he'll only be Robin for a year or two before he ends up becoming Nightwing. We even see Harvey himself, like, being all... You see his, how do I say, early onset ability to want to do good overtake his rationale of what is fair, if that makes sense. And I even think the Rat King persona itself is a reference to the animated series version of The Judge, his other third alter ego from that era. Would not be surprised if that was like direct like influence. And the main thing I love is that it's about Batman learning to be a hero. Let me explain. If Arkham Origins is the story of how Batman can know to not work alone, then Arkham Shadow is the true final part of his arc into becoming a fully fledged hero. With Shadow, you can now clearly see his evolution from the Arkham Origins Batman to Arkham Asylum City, and then even to tonight, and while people don't like it, I don't mind it, the Suicide Squad. And I think it's a really good entry. I even think if it wasn't VR, it wouldn't hit as hard. That's it, really. I don't really have much more to add. Thank you so much for watching. I've been the Comic Wraith. If you've enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. This is easily the biggest video I've ever done. Another canon event is coming. Stay tuned to the end of the video for the little tease on that. And yeah, stay good, stay true, stay you. Be safe. Follow us on Patreon. And I'll see you in the next one. Later.